Hi, I'm Sandy Duran. You're about to see a video of me testing a child in a school setting, but these tests have actually been designed for you to do right at home, and it will only take you about 15 minutes. I know as a parent that sometimes you can second guess yourself. You may be wondering if your child really does have a problem. So these tests will help you know whether your concerns are warranted. Let's begin by looking at the best way to do these tests so you can get the best results. First, print out all the papers you need to give the informal screening test for children at the end of second grade. These are found right here on our website and also in the appendix of our book, Smart Kid Can't Read. You will need the testing guidelines, parent test materials, and child test materials. It's best to practice this test with an adult before giving it to your child. This will give you the confidence you need to move along smoothly. Now you're ready to work with your child. Be sure you're in a quiet room where you will not be interrupted. Begin by setting the tone. You'll notice in the video that I make the child feel very comfortable. This should not be a pressured atmosphere. Reassure your child that you just want to see how he's doing. It's okay if he makes mistakes. Let him know that. Let him know that you're there to help him. Sit adjacent to your child, and you'll see that in the video. And this is so that you can use your finger to help him track through the words on that word list. Now let's talk a little more about the word list. First, notice that whenever the child gives a response for the word list, you need to make a mark on the paper. That's true for both the correct and incorrect answers. You can use a check mark for the correct and a line for the incorrect response. The idea is to make some kind of a mark so the child doesn't know when he's getting the incorrect answers. You don't want him to lose focus or be nervous. So if he sees that you're always marking something on that paper, he'll be a lot more comfortable. And if your child does not know an answer, don't wait too long. Just ask him if he wants to skip that one and move on to the next. You're trying to keep a relaxed atmosphere. If he does ask you for an answer, encourage him to try to sound out the word. If he's unable to do that, just move along quickly, again, in a very reassuring way. Don't correct your child if he makes an error. You're not trying to give attention to that. This is not a teaching episode where you're stopping and correcting and helping him. You're trying to find out how he does. The key is to remain as impassive as possible. And remember, with those word lists, it's good to move your finger from one word to the next to help your child do that tracking and move the process along. Now, let's talk a little bit about the story passages. In marking the story passages that your child reads aloud, we have some very simple marks for you to use. Mark a line through each word that is read incorrectly, and that applies to any form of incorrect reading. For example, if it says dogs and your child says dog, it is incorrect. If the child does not read the word exactly as written, just mark a line through it. If the child leaves a word out, circle the word that he left out. And if he inserts an extra word, you know how some children might use the when it isn't even there? You just put a caret, like one of those little pieces of a triangle. You just put that where the child inserted the word. And later, as you go back, you'll be able to see how many errors he made. Again, you should probably practice with an adult and ask that person to deliberately make some errors so that you can get the process down. We're about ready to bring out the child. Watch as this young man gives his best effort in taking our tests. Okay, here we go. All right, well, I'm so glad you're here, and I'm just going to ask you to read these words for me, one word at a time, okay? Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead.
Meet,
Good.
bring, sudden,
Mm-hmm. Can you sound it up?
listen,
Mm-hmm.
because,
Mm-hmm.
All right, I gotta go get the card, so I'll be right back.
stopping,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
righted,
Mm-hmm.
grapes,
Mm-hmm.
lived,
Doing good.
does,
Mm-hmm.
right,
Mm-hmm. Can you sound it out?
napkin,
Wow, very nice.
chicken,
Mm-hmm.
very,
Mm-hmm.
snow,
Mm-hmm.
found,
Mm-hmm.
before,
Mm-hmm.
pancake,
Yes.
footsteps,
Mm-hmm.
footstep, I'm sorry,
Oh, good for you. Mm-hmm.
muffin,
Yes.
leader,
Mm-hmm.
mistake,
Yes.
sunshine,
Yes.
invite,
Yes.
fishing,
Mm-hmm.
your,
Mm-hmm.
hurry,
Mm-hmm.
drink,
Mm-hmm.
always,
Mm-hmm.
around.
Mm-hmm. You did a great job. Thank you so much. This is going to be a story about a birthday surprise. You ever had a nice surprise on your birthday? Yeah?
Yes.
What was it?
Well, it was a Wii U.
Oh, I know that was nice.
That
Wow.
It was very nice.
Who gave you that?
My dad.
Wow, that was great. All right, so I think I have it right here. This is about the mother's birthday. So if you can read that to me, that would be great. I'm just going to mark every word as you read it, so don't worry. Okay, so you can start right here.
Mother's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
My sister and I picked flowers for Mother's birthday. We picked the red roses from the garden in our backyard. We took the flowers into the house and put them in a vase of water.
Mm-hmm.
Then we baked a white cake. We put pink frosting on the cake. Mother was surprised to see the flowers and cake.
Mm-hmm.
She was very happy. Give us both a big hug and kiss.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay. All right, so I just have a few questions, so I'm going to take this away. All right. Who was having a birthday?
Mother.
Mm-hmm. What did the children do?
Got her some flowers from the backyard,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and they baked her a cake with pink frosting.
Wow.
And it was white.
Wow. Very nice. And how did the mother feel?
She felt very happy.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, that is that. All right. Put that over here. And I think I'm going to give you one more. And this one is about finding a lost puppy. Do you have a pet? Yeah? What do you have?
I have a Dachshund.
Oh, wow. That's a cute little dog. Okay, so same thing. We're going to start here with the title and read it, and then I'll ask you a few questions.
The Lost Puppy. Dad and I went to the park to play basketball. A cute puppy came to play with us. He was black with a white nose. He jumped on me and licked my face. I think he was lost. I asked my dad if we could keep him. Dad said we had to find his owner because they would want him back. We called the police and they came to pick him up. They said they would try to find his owners. I was very sad.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. What did they find in the park?
Puppy.
What did the puppy look like?
White nose, black.
Oops, you got it. What did his father say they had to do?
They got it, returned it to the owner because the owner will want the dog back.
Excellent. And why was the boy sad?
Because he couldn't keep the dog.
Very good. That's what I had for you.
That happened to me once. Somebody lost their dog and then it just ran in our house with our Dachshund.
That's funny.
And then it stayed for the night and then my mom finally found the owner.
Interesting. That's
but I was
very
so
interesting.
sad.
Yeah, very interesting. All right, well, thank you so much. You did a wonderful job. I really appreciate it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lorna Kaufman, and I'd like to discuss the informal screening of the second grade student that you just watched. This little boy was very focused, very motivated, trying hard to succeed. He made only 4 errors on the word list reading. That's not bad. But his reading was slow and he's not fully automatic in his ability to decode. He currently gets help in the Learning Center where he's receiving instruction in a structured phonics program. You can see him trying to apply those phonetic skills as he reads. His difficulty with fluency is actually quite common for a boy at his level of remediation. He was more automatic when reading the passages, and he made fewer decoding errors. He seems to do better when he's reading in context. His comprehension of the passages is good. In fact, I thought quite impressive. I'd recommend that this little boy continue to receive help in the Learning Center next year. He's not ready to stop. I think it's important that he use the summer to practice, practice, practice. He should read for pleasure at least half an hour every day. His parents can take him to the library, where librarians can help him to identify books that are at his level that he will enjoy. This little boy is on track for becoming a good reader if his teachers maintain his current level of help until he becomes fluent.
Okay, now it's time for you to evaluate your own child. If you have any questions at all after you do the test, follow the directions on the website for getting feedback. Good luck. You'll do a great job.